the AC Milan game was a game where Chelsea really played almost at full strength. I think the only potential first team players that were missing there were Levi Colwill, Lacroix, Morgan Rogers, and probably maybe Enzo Fernandez. That was more or less like a full squad for Chelsea, and it showed in the performance. So with what I saw, I think Chelsea are going to be okay this season, especially because they're not going to be competing in the Champions League. They're only going to be playing the league, and the domestic cups, have time to rest. And I've followed Arsenal, I've followed Manchester United, I've followed Liverpool in this current preseason. And now I want to reiterate what I said previously. I said this is the one season where the Premier League is unpredictable. A lot of people will look at Arsenal and Mikel Arteta because I think he's the longest serving manager in the league now, and Arsenal are currently the defending champions, and be like, Arsenal are going to win the league again. Because I saw somewhere where a pundit was saying that every other challenger is far, far away from Arsenal, especially now that Enzo Maresca is at Man City, Areola is at Liverpool, Xabi Alonso is at Chelsea, and of course, he thinks none of these guys are anything close to Arsenal winning the league. So I want to put it out there that with what I've seen in this preseason so far, I don't know how Manchester United are going to fare, combining the league and the Champions League, and Liverpool, of course. But with what I've seen with Arsenal, I've seen with Manchester United, I've seen with Liverpool, I've seen with Chelsea, the league is very open. So it takes a manager who can grab the opportunity and run away with it for that particular team to win the Premier League. People can look at preseason and say, okay, Arsenal struggled a bit. There's nothing there. It's just a preseason. Rightly so. And you can look at maybe Chelsea struggling and say, okay, there's nothing in there. Rightly so. But don't forget that Arsenal have never defended the Premier League title before. The 3 times they have won the EPL, they've not been able to defend. And Xabi Alonso on the other side has brought experience of winning the league against all odds. He was appointed Bayern Leverkusen's manager when Bayern Leverkusen were struggling with relegation, fighting for their lives, and they stayed in the Bundesliga. The following season, they were winning the league unbeaten. So that's a very good experience. Areola, on the other hand, has been in the Premier League, has kept a Bournemouth side in the Premier League, and has made them look stable and good to watch.